Oh, let's see if this is on. Oh, yes. Good morning, Patriots. This is Sherilyn with Shalom Productions and Shalom Ministries. Garden Day. Can you tell? My neighbor, Linda, and her husband, Archie, are friends of mine. They live down the street from my apartment, and he had a hip replacement, so I'm helping them with their garden, and in turn they are allowing me to put my own vegetables and flowers in. So I mean, I have my own plants, my house plants here, but it's just right down the street and I can walk. Okay, so before it rains tonight, I'm gonna dig in the dirt. It's like, okay, so that's the, how do you say, the domestic news of Sherilynn Shalom, garden lady. Joe's dad, before he passed away, the last thing he said, according to Joe, was say goodbye to the garden lady. I almost cried because his last thoughts were of me. He really loved me, even though I, we would, pick up him and do things, me and Joe, before he passed away. He died at 97. My mom, Bertha Shapiro, who lives in Peak Rivera, she lives with my sister, and my sister, she stays with her because she's retired and she takes care of her. And, because my sister Carolyn was a spinster, she never married. So she, you know, always, stayed with my mom after my dad and her got divorced. So my mom's going to be 97. Paul's mom is going to be 96. Now, here's the big report. Okay, Paul Vanderbilt Ortman, the last few days has been calling me regarding his mom having problems at this really nice facility in Whittier. It's called, let's see, is it Broad Oaks or Broadmoor? Anyway, it costs $4,000 a month to keep her at this assisted living facility. Well, lately, the elevator broke, so she had to go up and down stairs. She fell. She was in the hospital 2 days because their elevator knew it. That was it for Paul. He says, you know what? You're not taking care of my mom. You're just stealing her money and you're going to kill my mom. He's upset right now. He's been crying, whatever. Long story short, my producer, Carl DeBritz, told us that the best thing to do was to hire an attorney, change over to conservative to him, because his mother wants him to be conservator of her health and her finances, because the lawyers are just stealing all her money. I mean, that's what lawyers do. They lie and they steal. So I says, look, he goes, can you fly out here? I said, no, I can't fly out there. I mean, I'm too booked. He goes, okay, I'll get an attorney and handle it myself. But he's so stressed out because he was going to go into the hospital and have his operation. Now everything's all messed up because his mom, he's an only son. Janet Vanderbilt Ortman is still kicking. See, our mothers are both, they have, their mental capacity, but their bodies are breaking down. My mom has a bad heart and she's in diapers. But my sister takes care of her, so I don't worry. Both of my sisters are there in California taking care of my mother. And also my daughter Karen's there, even though she's not a nurse. But Sharon, who's in New York, she's keeping an eye out. Even though, I mean, if worse came to worse, she'd fly out. My daughter Sharon is going to become a nurse practitioner. I mean, who'd have thought that my daughter would be like me, a nurse? Okay. I got sick of nursing though because I was empathic. So that's the story for today. Everything is so complicated. Paul has to come out here. Now this is the frickin' crazy part. Once Paul gets all his ducks in a row, his mom out of there and this and that and the other thing, and he gets his operation, now he's decided, no, I don't know if this is really going to happen. He says, I can't do this by myself. I says, fine, Joe and I are out here. He might, get the power of attorney, buy the property, put his mom in it, get a nurse to be there, not a live-in, but someone that comes back and forth to care for her. Because she can't take care of herself. She can't, this is really getting complicated. So now he's moving out here to Russellville, according to him now. I can't believe this is happening. He goes, well, I'm an only son. What am I supposed to do? I go, you're supposed to do the right thing. And Joe said, because he was a licensed caregiver for his dad for like 18 years. He goes, I can't take care of her, but, I can assist you and tell you, I can do certain things, because he has a full-time job. And he's working with me in Shalom Ministries. Joe is booked, okay? I'm booked, because I'm back in the music, I've got 4 songs in the can. I thought there were 6, but there are 4 songs in the can. I got 6 songs to do. Plus, I'm going to be doing music videos. So I'm really busy, okay? Plus, I'm doing my ministry. It's like everything's coming, thank God I'm over here in Russellville. Because if I was in California, everything would have I would have had to drop everything to help Paul with his mom, But I'm not in California. I've been gone for it'll be 3 years in October. I can't believe it. I've been here 3 years. So that's the latest. I mean, can you imagine moving a 96-year-old woman all the way from California to Arkansas? It's not going to be easy. He's going to have to take her on a plane. I'm sorry, but I wouldn't want to be Paul right now. He's stressed out. I go, you ran a business. You can handle this. Just get an attorney, That's my video for today, and I'm going to go gardening at 7 o'clock this morning. God bless you. See you in the movies.